So in the Kabbalah of the Ramchal, the Sefer KalalimRishonimm, we spoke about the world of Nikudim. And we're going to continue to speak about it because that's a big subject matter. So, what is the world of Nikudim? Summarizing, again, because maybe it was not clear, that we're talking about the spectrum of what is called the shattering of the vessels. Okay, what does it mean, shattering of the vessels? It means that the light that came out of the eyes of Adam Kadmon, there was vessels, there was light, the light was not fitting to the vessels, there was too much light, so the light was like breaking those vessels. And this is talking about the 7 lower sefirot. Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod. There is another way of counting with the dot, but let's not go into that argument now. The point of the matter is that it is a place of darkness. When we're speaking about the world of Nikudim, so we're speaking about something that have the connotation of breakdown, death, darkness, okay, negativity. Obviously, it's not really negativity because it's very, very high, but this is like a source of what is result to be negativity in the end, okay? And that's something that many people are having questions and problems with. Like, where did all like evil started from? Yeah, and there's many people that they have that point is a big mistake in their understanding, that they think that, you know, everything is coming from Hashem, so there is, like, God forbid, something evil by Hashem, God forbid, and that's something that for sure is wrong. For sure it's a mistake. Okay, anyone that thinks like something in that line have to really work on himself to uproot this approach, this opinion from him, because this is really what is called apikorsut, like going into the way of al worshipping. It's an alley that you don't want to go down in that alley. Yeah, it's just like, you know. so that's the reason that we have to say over again and again that the world of Nikudim, which is very, very later stage within the chain of the creation, yeah, we spoke about like the contraction and the line that comes in, and Adam Kadmon, and all the upper lights that comes from the hairs, ears, nose, yeah, there's like a lot of lights that are coming out, and each one of them is creating worlds upon worlds upon worlds, until we get into the world of Nikudim, which is very high, but it is much, much lower than what we call Ein Sof, the infinity. Yeah, it's much, much lower. There, in the place of the world of Nikudim, even there, there's no darkness, there's no negativity yet. But we say that the shattering of the vessel that occurred in the world of Nikudim, the end result of that is the negativity. Okay, when it's coming to the much, much lower dimensions. So if somebody is asking, so where is the source of evil, where is the source of the negativity that we see in the world, the answer is that it is something that occurs and appears only in the lower dimensions. And even the source of that, the highest source that you can give it, is the world of Nikudim. That there in the world of Nikudim, there's nothing evil, there's nothing dark, there's nothing, yeah? But from there, the end result of that, when it comes down, then it becomes to be like what we know today as like, and we have to say in the same breath, in the same, that perception that we have that there is negativity, that itself is very limited perception. Okay? Like, for example, a child that you give him a punishment. You didn't behave. So for him it's a negative. Pain! Right? Crying. So for him it's negative. But in the big picture it's positive, because you need him to grow, you need him to mature, he needs to know not to do certain things. Right? So it's not a real negative, it's a positive. But for him right now, in his like limited perception, limited understanding, it is a negative. Okay? So the same thing, all of the negativity in the world, all the negativity in the creation is within our limited perception. That we don't understand. We see certain things, So, this person died. How come he died? He was such a righteous man. How come he died? So, what are you screaming about? You think that death is such a negative thing? This guy is happy now. It was hard for him in this world. He left this world. Now he's happy. He can learn with his rabbi that passed away many years ago. He's happy. Why you think that he's so negative? He passed away, okay, but that is part of life. It's not a... Yeah, it's...
Well, that's Esav. That's Esav, right?
Just one example, yeah? Just one example. The whole perception that we have is very, very limited. We are so binded to the physical life that we have, so anything that is contradicting the way that we presume life, what is happy life? That you have enough food, enough money, enough comfort, you do whatever you want, this, that. So anything that is a contradiction to that is a negative. You're limiting me. I don't do. But obviously there's many things that, many good things that came out of all kinds of limitations and restrictions and so on and so forth, right? As we see today very clearly in the world, people are restricted, and by that they find the inner beauty. They find the beauty of their family that they can relate to. They have time off that they can, and so on and so forth. There's many good things that are coming out as a result of limitation. So, what is positive? What is negative? It's all within our perception, right?
So when we say evil doesn't come from Hashem, we're not talking about this. We're not talking about negativity in the world. We're talking about what would be really, not just things that we perceive as. Again,
what I'm saying is that all the negativity that there is it's not real negative. Okay, in the big picture, in the higher dimensions, it's not real negative. It's a positive. Okay, to us right now in our state of life, of where we are conscious, the levels of the creation that we're conscious of. So for us right now it's negative. But in the big picture, there's no negativity whatsoever. Nothing. Everything is good, nice, pure, perfect. Nothing else. Okay? That's the right way to look at it. Okay?
What is the Nikudim is it's not a Nikud is in modern Hebrew. What is it? Is this in Aramaic?
I got it. So you got me. We have to go back to the Nikudim to wrap it up. So Nikudim is a certain parable for us for all of those that I just said. How so? That the reason of the shattering of the vessels, which is in our perception, is like death, pain, suffering, negativity, and so on. Why did it occur? To bring the next level of the creation, right? Which is called Brudim, that we didn't speak about yet. But the Brudim is the world of Tikkun. So, to have the Tikkun, you have to have something that is broken first, to fix it. You can't fix something that is not broken. So the whole purpose of the shattering of the vessels, the breakdown, the Nikudim, is a temporary state to get to the Brudim, to the Tikkun. Okay, to reveal another level of light. In the language of the Mekubalim, the world of Nikudim is related with the name Ben, and the world of Brudim is related with the name Ma. So to have the revelation of the name of Ma, which is a higher revelation, coming from the forehead of Adam Kadmon, so for that, we need to have the breakdown. We need to have the shattering of the vessels. Otherwise, it's not possible. So the same thing here. Yeah, we are experiencing all kinds that we presume as negative. But the purpose of that is to bring us to a new level of revelation, to experience a new level of existence. Okay, and that's what is about to come, Mesillat Yesharim. Yeah.
So the word Nikud, like a point.
Okay. Nikudim is related with Nikud, yes, but that's not the point right now. So, Mesillat Yesharim, we will continue to discuss it. Those concepts are very deep, very complex. It's hard to wrap our hand around it, but slowly we'll get there with the help of Hashem. For now, Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen v'Amen.